I'm Howard Gardner, and I'm speaking to you from Cambridge, Massachusetts, the home of Harvard University, with which I will soon have been affiliated for 60 years. I'm trained as a developmental psychologist, and I've spent much of my time in education, both as a teacher and as a researcher. I'd like to touch on my two major lines of work, how they might be connected, and how they might be helpful in addressing issues of sustainability. 40 years ago, I developed the idea of multiple intelligences. This is a well-known idea now, where I argue that human beings, instead of having a single intelligence and a single computer in our mind, instead contain a number of 7 or 10 different computers, which I call the multiple intelligences. So we have linguistic computers, musical computers, spatial computers, computers for understanding other people, and so on. The idea of multiple intelligences has caught on in education. There have been many good uses in schools all around the world, but it's also been used destructively. For example, some people have tried to argue that different racial and ethnic groups have different profiles of intelligences. There's no evidence for this, and in fact, it's a very destructive idea. It involves stereotyping. The misuses of my ideas got me to focus on what it means to do good work and to be a good citizenship, how to use your talents in ways that are good for the world. To understand this, you need to understand that intelligences are value neutral. You can use any intelligence for a benign purpose or a malignant purpose. Let's take linguistic intelligence. The German poet Goethe and the German propagandist Goebbels both had lots of linguistic intelligence. Goethe used it to write great works of art. Goebbels used it to generate hatred and to promote genocide. Well, let's take interpersonal intelligence, understanding of other people. Nelson Mandela, the South African leader, used his interpersonal intelligence to bring warring parties closer together in South Africa. Slobodan Milosevic, the Serbian leader, used his interpersonal intelligence to promote hatred and genocide in the former Yugoslavia. So you have the same intelligence as linguistic or interpersonal social intelligence used either constructively or destructively. So how does this affect all of us when we think about big issues like sustainability? We should ask ourselves, what are our areas of strength? Are you good in language, in mathematics, in the arts, in leadership, in working in organizations, in playing athletics? What is your area of strength? And then how can you use this area positively, pro-socially, for the wider good, to do good work and to be a good citizen? So, thinking about the area of sustainability, what it is that you want to promote in the world, what kind of action, what kind of policy, or what kind of good deeds do you want with respect to our environment, with respect to climate change, to respect to production of food, and then think about how you can use your strengths to do good, to talk with others, to start organizations, to cooperate with others, to try things out, to get honest feedback, and then on the basis of that feedback, try again. We can't all be Greta Thunberg, the amazing Swedish young person who has done so much for raising consciousness about sustainability. It's claimed that Greta Thunberg has autism. That means in many ways she's not able to understand other people the way most of us can, and yet she's been able to use her own profile of intelligences to generate good work and good citizenship around the world. We can all learn from the example and from the inspiration of Greta Thunberg. Thank you very much for your attention and all the best in your good work.